Welcome to Coaching for Life Timeout. Wade and Lou here. I want to talk to you about one of the keys to coaching the heart of your players is, are you challenging enough? Are you going to challenge them and awaken the inner desire for them to get better? And I don't think that's a real problem for coaches to challenge, but the issue is, are you still challenging at the beginning of the season, end of the season? What happens if your win is losing? What are you really challenging? What's the keys to be a great coach of challenging and pushing our players?
And I think that's has several dimensions. It isn't just, do I ask irritating questions, do I yell at somebody? Am I challenging as a person? Am I willing to expend the effort that provokes a greater and more in-depth response on the part of my hearer? At this stage in training in a horse is when he comes in wild and he's very independent and he's inattentive and he's unruly. Am I willing to protect him while I'm challenging him until I get his interest? And that costs me sweat. I'm breathing heavy on the mic sometimes until I see that the horse has made a turn and he earns his first deserved reward.
So being challenging, a great test for the coach is our own energy, our own effort, our own attentiveness, and it's how do I take this have to and turn it into want to?
Yeah, in a counseling situation for me, I have prepared questions that will probe and often react with an angry response or a defensive response, because I'm the physician, I'm the one that's the specialist, to find the source of abscess and to provoke them to deal with it at a deeper level. I want that horse to come completely honest with me. I want that person to start being serious about what they're dealing with. I want that player to come ready to give his 100%.
So are we challenging our players to awaken that inner desire, that internal motivation to be the best they possibly can? And so as we're going through this week in practice and as games and off season, are you challenging, are you pushing, not to wound and throw them over the edge, but challenge them to develop them to freedom and power?
You know, Wade, here's the other thing about me. I can challenge in certain areas, but I'm weak in other areas. And so my teammates, my coaches, my other players tell me my weak spots. I don't like to hear that. But if I'm going to be comprehensive in developing all my team, then I need to be prepared with planning with my co-counselors as well in my plan, because they fill in my holes.
It's all about energy. It's all about effort, time, and sweat, and heart,
it's
and passion,
process.
and purpose. But may you be a challenging coach to make the people who come into your program better than when they leave. Remember, we're coaching for life.
Not just a season.